All right, Dino. So we've been working together for about 7 weeks now. I've known you for probably what, 8 months, 9 months, something like that.
It's about 9 months.
It's been a while, yeah. So you jumped into the lifestyle design course, which is an 8-week program. And before we get started on that course, I asked everyone to do like a 1 to 2 minute video, kind of explaining what brought them to the lifestyle design course or lifestyle design program.
Right.
I know in this situation, this was gifted to you by someone that we both care about, your brother. But you're actually the first person that I've recorded watching your intro video, and you haven't seen it since then, correct?
No, I even forgot that I had it on the phone.
that's the whole thing. So the directions are to do the video, 2 minutes ish of what brought you to lifestyle design, and then don't watch it again. Just leave it in your phone, leave it wherever. So let's just crank that thing up and we'll just watch it. So you can just watch it and make sure the sound's on so you can hear what's going on.
All right. I kind of broke the rules a little bit. It's about 4 minutes long, but it's all right.
Hey, whatever, man. Let it go as it goes.
All right. First, little mini vlog. A few things that we wanted to talk about for the first time, I guess, where I am. I'm at staying in the same house that I've lived in for years, Warrensville, Georgia. Felt pretty good, pretty excited. I'm not really sure what I'm excited for, other than cheesy, but really just for like the possibilities of just being more aware of myself. I'm really not sure what to expect. It's actually really funny. I didn't sign up. My brother actually signed me up for this. He actually signed me up for Go for a Win a while back too. Not to say that I didn't want to do it. It's actually weird. I had gone to the Pleasure Monkey website a few days before he told me that he signed me up, and I just did like the little mini questionnaire that was on there just to get a little bit more information. And then my birthday passed, and that day he was like, "Hey, I signed you up." I was like, "What are the fucking odds?" But yeah, really, I'm not, like I said, I'm not expecting anything. But I am kind of trying to shift my mentality towards being more confident in just any decisions that I'm making. I feel like I only recently got like my confidence, my like true confidence. I was never like, I wouldn't say that I was shy or anything, but I definitely held back a little bit. I had a lot of social anxiety that I never really realized. And only recently I've been like super, super comfortable with myself and who I am. And I feel like now that I'm at this point now where I'm really, really confident, I want to optimize, like maximize as much as possible. I'm like confident with talking to people in public. Cool. I want to be able to go out in any single social situation and be able to talk to whoever. And I kind of have been at that point for a little while now. And other like social aspects of things that I want to get better at. But really, I want to trust myself to be able to. That sounds so cheesy. I want to be able to trust myself to be able to really like do whatever I set my mind to, but not because I was like told to or because it's the thing that you should do. I want to be able to like decide something for myself and that be the motivator. The fact that I decided it and be excited about that. And I've been trying to work on that a little bit recently. I finally started like tracking my weight and everything, all the calories that I'm taking in. Actually, one little side thing that I'm curious about for this entire thing, I weigh 133 pounds right now, which is, I'm fucking skinny. So, not that I'm saying that I want this all to be about like health and fitness and whatnot, but that is one thing that I do want to work on while all this is going on. Kind of trailing off now. I don't really know where else to go with this for right now, but yeah, let's talk about where you are, how you feel, and why you decided to do this. It's really it. Yep. Cool.
All right, man.
Wow.
What do you think?
Dude, I'm like shaking. God, I've been telling people for the past few days that I seriously feel like ages have passed. I feel like I've broken through a million times over the past like 7 weeks. And it's unbelievable to me, the fact that like every single point that I made inside of this, we attacked at some point without you even knowing what I had said in this. Dude, talking about me being confident in who I want to be and being excited about having that opportunity to like choose who I want to be and then be stoked about it. That just happened. Like that just happened over the course of like a few weeks ago. I was telling myself that like I was just like confident person and stuff before this, but like it's not even comparable to how I am now, or like my fucking like weight.
Yeah.
My weight and everything. Like I'm still skinny, but I've been going to CrossFit for weeks now, and I feel like the fucking man. Like all these things. Like we were talking about at one time. You had said like it's awesome to feel great about choosing who you want to be right now, not who you want to get to or who you want to be tomorrow or another day. And that's what's been making me so stoked and so excited is like every day I've been choosing who I want to be and what I want to do next. And I've been like over the moon excited about being able to have that inside of myself. I never really gave myself the opportunity as a kid or as, you know, I'm 25 right now, but like ever growing up to really get excited about me. And it really sucked a whole lot when I would be depressed or if I would kind of feel lost or I felt like I was alone, because it's so difficult to first come out of that, but it's even harder to come out of that thinking that you don't have a reference point to go back to. And that's like the most beautiful gift that I've gotten from this entire thing. That's what I'm most grateful for from you, honestly, is I've never had this reference point before. And it's changed my life so much. Like I'm getting choked up. Like, honestly, I'm so happy to be who I am. And like I've told you just now, but like my friends and everybody recently be like, dude, like what's wrong with you? Why are you acting so weird? I'm like, dude, I just feel good. And I know my brother actually told me about this. He was like, dude, you're either gonna have people resonate with that and vibe with it and be like, cool, I want to like attach to that. Or there's gonna be people that may feel insecure or they may feel a different type of way about it and kind of don't want to deal with that new change in myself, and they'll be pushed away, which is totally okay. And that's it. Like, I'm so excited for all these like new changes and things, because before I did all this, I would just kind of like sit at home and then like be upset that nothing's happening in my life, blah, blah, blah. And I kind of always thought that, I thought that like, once I like make a decision, all right, then the ball will start rolling. But it's setting every single ball rolling over and over and over and over again. You're just constantly setting everything in motion all at once. It's so hard for me to like verbalize how happy I am. Which is funny, because one thing that you and I talked about a whole lot was being smart and being more careful with your language. Because so many times in the past, I would be like, dude, this is going to sound stupid, but blah, or dude, this is going to sound really cheesy, but blah. And it's like, why do you have to introduce yourself as an asshole and then tell a story? Why not just be like, hey, I have a story. Here's what I want to say. And I was doing that in the video weeks ago. I was like, dude, I don't like, this is going to sound really dumb, but doing that, like just being mindful of how I choose to be every day, being mindful about my body, being mindful about everything, makes like this right here, this conversation that you and I are having, the best thing that's ever happened to me ever. And not just this conversation. I'm going to go see some people right now, and that's going to be the best thing ever. And even if I go over there and I get in like a fight with some people or anything, whatever, like it's just going to be, like you're talking about a while ago, it's just going to be like another phase shift. But I'm excited for all these shifts in everything, because as soon as you break through one phase shift, you're just in the next one and in the next one and in the next one forever. Yeah. So it's like, I know that there's going to be a point in my life where like I'm going to lose this for a while. I'm going to lose like the steam and everything, but like fucking bring it on.
Yeah, but you touched it. You felt it. Like, you know where it's at. You know, like it's there. Like, it exists now. Like you know, you have created context around what it feels like to fully be where you are and know what's possible. And not create expectations out of that, but just to create full like pleasure in the now.
That's all it is.
Yeah.
That's all it is. And that's it sounds a while ago it sounded pretty simple. And though it still does take work. It does work. And that's what like really set all this in stone for me, is like, you're gonna love it and it's gonna be difficult times, but it's also gonna be really, really awesome. But you have to put in the work. Mm-hmm. My brother and I, when you had that live talk with him a little while ago, he was like, thinking will get you nowhere. It's so on point. Like it literally will not do anything at all. Like, you gotta go and lift heavy things so you can bust coconuts from your biceps.
The coconut busting biceps from day one.
It's gonna happen, man. It's gonna happen. Seriously, like I can't thank you enough for being who you are and for giving me this opportunity and for allowing me to help both of us grow. Honestly, like I'm so excited for the rest of the day today. I'm so excited for like what you're going to do after this call, what my brother's done today. I'm so excited to like make any sort of decision anymore. And it's such a relief. It's such a breath of fresh air. Like powerful.
Powerful, dude. Well, and even to say that, like you know, everybody that I've worked with up to this point, it's been so overwhelming, the progress that's been made. And it gets me fired up to keep doing the work, keep doing this work. I mean, coming into this, I probably had my own version of, I probably should have done a video before I started with you guys. Because here's what I'm thinking, you know? Yeah. And as we've gotten forward, it's been so dramatic that it's so nice to see this true reciprocity in fueling each other and fueling each other's passions in life, even though we're not doing the same thing, but the patterns of growth, the patterns of love are all the same, you know, and we're able to tap into that and share that. And I've just been super grateful to have that with the community at whole, with the Pleasure Monkey Life group. And then, you know, the people that listen to the podcast and the people that are working with me individually, like that's just fucking crazy, dude. It really is. And it
really is, man. Just from like an idea that
just teeter-totters. And the teeter-totters back and forth. It's like, you know, one person has the leverage to help the other one get up, and the other one person has leverage, and we just like, it's like that, but on a scale that is just exponential. And we're continuing to just do the work and be an example and share that example and bring the global consciousness up, if you will, in like modern woo-woo speak, by just being us.
Like it's like,
and it's
watch it happen. Like
it's practically just being yourself. It's fully expressing yourself as you, with confidence, understanding that this is who I am and I'm an evolving being and I'm not stagnant and I can grow and I can move and I will change. And at every present moment along the way, I will have love and compassion for myself. And that'll be challenging at times.
Yeah. And it will be, but it's those those challenging moments for me used to scare the hell out of me. Mm-hmm. I would just like, I would rather sit back and wait for the situation to handle itself and me kind of like deal with the blow rather than me deciding and being responsible for the decision. But now I'm like excited to be responsible for the decisions, even if it all goes to shit. Like, yeah, that was me. I did it. But
that's where we part of the second phase of lifestyle design is creating experience. Like now you create awareness around your state changes, And then with that awareness of your states and what are the key components of shifts, now create experience around that. And the same thing, like you're going to fail, but you got to create the experience. Create the experience is going to help you grow. And there is no good or bad. It just is experience, it's context. And that's going to reflect itself on your expression of the future. And with that understanding, it's so liberating.
It's so such a relief. It's so like now it's like, okay, like here, now go do what you want.
Exactly.
Have fun. That's it. Like talking about creating experiences. Wow. How many new things have I been doing and like putting myself into new situations and people and whoa.
Well, and the thing that's great about that too is that you're an individual. I'm an individual. Like I understand by listening to what you have to say and where your values lie, but your values by your actions, not by your words.
Yeah.
From there we can work together into building experience. And yours is going to be different than mine, and mine's going to be different than Susie Q. Like everybody's got their own way of doing that. That's the beautiful thing. But bringing that authentic flavor to your own experience is so important. And understanding yourself, like truly seeing yourself. And I will tell you, like from the work with you, from the work on myself, from the work with other people, truly embracing and seeing yourself is so challenging and fucking terrifying. Terrifying.
Yeah. Yes, it is.
The scariest thing you'll ever see. The scariest thing you'll ever see is yourself. And that's okay. Because you could find that part of yourself and get compassion to your whole self, all of it, even the parts you don't really like that much, even the parts that you got for your mom, right? It's like annoy the shit out of you. The things that your mom did that annoy the shit out of you, that you do to yourself and everyone around you. Like you got to be able to have compassion and love for those things, right? And then it just, again, it's just you're just creating liberation of experience, and that's beautiful, man. And I want to tell you that I'm super proud of you. I've used you as an example for this entire program as to what is possible with really just shifting a perspective and opening it up and allowing yourself to see. Like, I don't even know if there's any more trying. I don't think you're doing more. You're not just doing more things. It's all about the perspective and the mindset.
That's all it is, man. It's really just, I'm just excited about myself. And like, that's really what it boils down to. I'm like, for the longest time, everybody says like, you can't love other people until you love yourself. I'm like, yeah, okay, I get that. Like, you really have to appreciate who you are and everything. But like, no, dude, you don't really understand that until you like force yourself to be excited about who you are. It's not that easy. But when it happens, now you have that. Now keep going, but you have it now. Like it's crazy. I'm not even close to the person who I was 7 weeks ago. Even just looking at the video just now, I was like frowning while I was talking to it, like talking to the camera.
You son of a bitch.
I'm just cheesing all the fucking time now. Like all the time, I'm just walking around with cheese, and everyone's like, "Dude, what the fuck is wrong?" I'm like, "I'm good. Do you need something?"
Nothing's wrong.
Yeah.
No, everything's great. Well, dude, I'm excited for you. I'm excited for the future. And I really appreciate you sharing this with everybody and allowing me to record this. And I hope that everybody gets something out of it. I think this is really awesome. And I know we've got a community in the Pleasure Monkey Life group that's really just going to take this in. And I'm excited for that too, man. All this stuff has been so great. And I just want to say, like, I appreciate you taking a chance, putting yourself out there, putting in the work, and being you, man. I appreciate you for you.
I appreciate you for you, man. I'm going to keep saying it for a really long time. You're probably going to get annoyed with me, but I'm infinitely grateful, man. I love what you're doing. I love you. I love everybody in this group. I'm so grateful for everything that I've learned about myself, and shout out to Audie.
Shout out Audie for giving the gift of lifestyle design. Well, brother, I will talk to you soon. We got a call in a couple days. Going to wrap it up. Last call, week number 8, and I'm excited for that. Excited to keep tabs on what you got going on in the future. And again, man, super proud. Got a lot of love for you. Love you so much. And it's awesome, dude. I'm super stoked for you.
So grateful, man.
All right, brother. We will talk to you soon.
All right, man.
Peace.
Peace.